It all starts with a viral video. In the footage, a lone lioness is surrounded by a pack of hyenas. She puts up a fight, but the hyenas are relentless, closing in on her one after another. Just when it seems like the end, reinforcements arrive, a second lioness charges in, followed by 3 more. The hyenas panic and scatter like defeated soldiers. But the lionesses aren't just there to rescue. They go on the offensive, chasing down the hyena leader and throwing the entire pack into disarray. The video ends there. Seems pretty straightforward, so where's the controversy? Well, when this footage first hit the internet, it ignited a massive debate. In just 2 days, the post racked up over 2,500 comments, and things got so heated that the original poster had to close the discussion. On other platforms, the debate started again, even catching the attention of the Daily Mail, which ran a full article on it. But what were people arguing about? Why did the hyenas attack in the first place? And who was the real victim? To really understand this, we need to rethink what we know about lions. A documentary called The Truth About Lions reveals that these so-called kings of the jungle aren't the unstoppable hunters we imagine. They have powerful bursts of speed, but lack endurance. They struggle to hunt in the heat and have poor daytime vision. However, they have one key advantage. They're highly attuned to movement, especially to vultures circling overhead. Even from over a mile away, lions can see vultures circling. And when they do, they know exactly what it means: food. Interestingly, most of the time, even the mighty lion will rush over, not to chase down fresh prey, but to fight over rotting carcasses with scavengers. In fact, studies show that over 60% of a lion's diet comes from scavenging. And for male lions, who are even worse hunters than lionesses, that number jumps to 75%. Now, do you see why lions and hyenas have been at odds for centuries? It all comes down to one thing. They're competing for the same food: scavenged meat. Hyenas are often seen as sneaky scavengers, but what many don't realize is that they are actually the best hunters on the African plains. So when you see lions and hyenas fighting, chances are it's because lions are stealing food that hyenas worked hard to hunt. Of course, hyenas fight back, but lions have advantages: thicker fur, stronger limbs, and razor-sharp claws. They don't rely on speed or endurance. They win through brute force. And in a standoff over a carcass, even 100 hyenas struggle against just a dozen lions. Hyenas can do nothing but howl in frustration from the edges, but when humans film these fights, what do we see? A noble lion standing tall against a gang of sneaky, scavenging hyenas. We instinctively root for the lion, believing it to be the rightful hunter and the hyenas cowardly thieves. And here's where things get even wilder. It's not just hyenas getting robbed. Male lions do the same to their own pride. That's right, when there's food, the dominant male eats first, no exceptions. And if a lioness or cub dares to take a bite before him, he'll assert his dominance, chasing them off, or worse. Here's how the real pecking order works. The hyenas do all the hard work, taking down the prey. Then, the lionesses move in, using strength in numbers to snatch the fresh kill. After that, the male lion arrives, claims the meal, and eats first. The lionesses get what's left, the cubs settle for scraps, and finally, the hyenas, the original hunters, return to pick at whatever remains. So it's not exactly a noble hunt, more like a hostile takeover. Now, let's return to that controversial footage. The hyenas weren't attacking the lioness without reason. Before the video starts, during a struggle over food, the lions accidentally killed the hyena queen's cub. What we're seeing in that clip isn't an unprovoked attack, it's revenge. And that's what the online debate was really about. Who was the real victim? These battles play out every day, often far from human eyes. And what we capture on camera is just a tiny fraction of the story. The battle between lions and hyenas isn't as simple as good versus evil. All right, that's the end of today's story. See you next time.